Today, it's the first screening from the Diary of a Wedding Photographer in Israel, in Tel Aviv, this evening in the Cinematheque. And as you know, you can screen your films on the moon, but screening them at your home is always the most hard and sensitive and personal experience. I grew up in a kind of cinephile family. My mother is a film editor, well known in Israel. And in a way, it was supposed to be natural for me, cinema. But it wasn't so natural because I was much more attracted to writing. And 1.5 years after the end of my military service, I was studying philosophy in the Tel Aviv University. And one day, without even knowing why, I understood that I must escape from here, leave this place and never come back. The firm decision led me to Paris. Then I refused to talk in Hebrew, and I cut all my connections with Israel and with Israeli friends and with Israeli people. It's in Paris where I discovered that I want to become a filmmaker. For me, it's the art of the present, therefore, in a way, maybe the most appropriate in order to express the sensation of being alive today.
כל פעם שהוא קבע, חשבתי שהמצלמה מצלמת. סודר לי 2 כרטיסים מפורמטים של ג'יגה, שיהיה לי גיבוי. קיצור, מה שחשבתי שצילמתי, לא צילמתי. כל מה שחשבתי שלא צילמתי, צילמתי. החופה, הנשיקה, הריקוד, לא. הרצפה, התקרה. כן.
Yeah, so I went back to Israel and I think suddenly I felt again this feeling of being at your place, being at your home. But I always feel like complex relations with Israeli audience, and at the same time extremely personal one because I'm talking about them, and I think they feel it. I mean, I hope that I'm talking also about human being in general, but I think that here it's extremely personal. I mean, they look at the screen and the screen is a mirror.
שלום וברוכים הבאים לגבעת התחמושת. במקום זה התחולל ב6 ביוני 1967 בין השעות 2:30 בלילה ל6:15 בבוקר קרב דמים.
One of, for me, the most Israeli things is this gap to which extent things are harsh and traumatizing, and to which extent people are happy.
כמה?
כמה שאתה אוהב אותה.
אני צלם מהחתונות המדהימים בארץ.
שיח שלי, אגב.
I was working as a wedding photographer when I was studying in film school. I shot around 750 weddings. So, in a way, the most dominant characters in your universe are brides and grooms. You see them in your dreams. In my movies, one of the way maybe to read them is like a permanent attempt, as you say, to dig inside the DNA of this place, the existential identity of this place. And for me, wedding is also one of these stations or stages or places where there is the collision between all the complexity and all the simplicity. because this is the crazy thing here, that complex things are treated in an extremely simplistic way. And the way to simplify complex things is to turn them to rituals.
To put on the dress, to try it on, the fittings, everything is like, it's a big, big ceremony. And
the moment that you see the dress on yourself,
it's like a declaration of who the bride, how she looks like, how the wedding is going to be.
There was a moment, I don't know if you were conscious about it, but that she was trying a dress, and she's not a real bride, yeah, she's only an actress, and she was trying a dress, and then the guy, the owner of the salon, he told one of the workers, no, change the song, I want that when she'll get out, there'll be a different song. So, for example, you say, okay, a bride cannot see herself for the first time, even an actress who plays brides cannot see herself for the first time in a wedding dress, while they're playing, I don't know, Slim Shady of Eminem. I'm hardly working with psychological explanations, and mainly with physical
guide.
Yeah.
I remember one of the notes were like, try to think that the movement is coming from your pelvis. It's almost like a choreographer instructions.
רקדה ורקדה, וזהו.
With Ohada, it kind of felt like it was the camera in some point was kind of, like a part of his body or something. I was looking at it, but it was part of his movement.
I don't know if it's resonant in other languages, but in Hebrew it's very poetic. It's not the exact Hebrew of the common people. It's something that it's kind of poetic. It's like the Hebrew that we use in poems, some of it.
עזור לי.
The frame of wedding is a two-shot. And this is also the strange position of a photographer, because wedding photographer, in a way, he's supposed to sanctify the couple. But being present, he deconstructs it. He constructs it and deconstructs it at the same time. Of course, it's a little bit like the movie,